But when it came down to the truck, I wasn't physically with Michael back then. There was a girl named Joanna that was with him back then.
Is that the
It's the ex-girlfriend.
She's not the mother of the wife?
No.
See, is she?
No, that's not his daughter's mother. His daughter's mother is more sick and twisted than Michael.
Criminal record?
I have no idea. I don't know nothing about this bitch. Don't want to. All I know is that she let her mother sell her kids, and Michael's daughter got the front end of the beating. Out of both girls. And that little girl is autistic as hell right now.
All right, so before I get bogged down in my details, I'll just listen to what you guys say and take notes.
So what information do you want? What exact information do you want so I can figure out if it's helpful to you or if it wouldn't be?
You said that Mike didn't talk about the assaults.
Michael didn't talk about the assault. Michael didn't talk about the drug. Michael kept whatever he did under wraps. Because he knew damn well if I would have found out about it, she would have found out about it, and it would have opened a whole new can of worms.
He never talked about me.
Not really, except for the fact he wanted to beat your ass. That's about it.
He was convincing a lot of people that you were a problem.
Right. What do you say about it? Homeless? Pedophile?
Uh-huh.
And by the way, I still kind of think that Kevin half believes some of the things. What he said, because it was the words he said. Remember the conversation we were having? You're like, well, it was right here. You were like, when I said, that's a lie, I have no criminal history like that at all. Any of my criminal history, if you're out there, like, well, we can do a background check on you, and I know you did something wrong, so we got to clear that.
Yeah, I did a lot of shit because at the end of the day,
that's all made up. Everything they say is a lie.
You heard me when we were talking for as long as we did. What was it, like 5-6 hours?
Yeah.
Dave, you gotta understand that all the stress that I'm under, does play a huge role on a lot of things that I can get out to you that you need to know. And as you learned when I was at home, texting you on some ideas and all that shit, those were coming up as I started to relax. They were clicking like that. Okay?
So here's the thing. There's information that I have. There is information that she has. About both. There's information he has.
No,
to an extent, but I don't want my brother involved. This is my other brother. I do not want him involved in any way, shape, or form.
How long have you both known him? I have into it.
You mean how long have I known Mike and Mark?
Yeah.
Since I moved out here 7 years ago. So I've only been out here since the year after since the year after Route 91.
Did you ever talk to Ace about Mark?
Wow. Yeah. I also talked to Steve.
What'd you tell him?
Because they wouldn't leave her alone for one. Okay. And then Steve started coming up with these ideas that he was all faking everything. Went and looked up some of the articles. The flyers that Steve got to pass out down on Fremont, Kendra, came from me.
Okay, well, I'm not worried about it.
Yeah. You told me 2021 is when that started.
Yeah.
California.
Yeah.
That was 2018.
Sorry, John, nothing out of you.
No. Not anybody else about Mark.
No, because then Mark came coming to me all wanted me to protect his ass. I don't like Mark. I don't like Mike. I don't kiss Papa's ass. And I won't. I am the one person that will not bow down and kiss his ass. He has manipulated her, him, Nicole, Nick, and several other people.
Has he ever told you that the 9/11 truck scam was staged?
Yeah, he's tried that one a couple of times.
He's tried it a couple of times. But then if you go and look with you, if you can go and look on the internet, you can pull up whatever you can.
Sure.
Because that's how I did it.
But unfortunately, in this day and age, a lot of people don't trust news. including some people who work for Arcadia Security. And it appears they've been convinced of this entire conspiracy theory that I want to know some details of. So
I don't know a whole lot. Like I said,
he said
I
it was-
met Mark when she came out here. Is when I met Mark and Mike. Okay.
Mark was out here 2 years before us.
Yeah, but I didn't
The
know
first time
him
I
then.
ever met Mark Niemczyk, Kahuna, Lori Pedro, who in May set me up by sucking my disability out of my possession, and then created a scenario that the police got involved. The police actually got me set up, and I spent nearly a month on the streets, which would be my 7th time on the streets. Or then I was sent to US, where I got in US Vets, where I met Rios. And then Rios eventually met up with Kendra, and
how did Kahuna know?
Lori Pedro is a real name. Kahuna is another street name that she goes by.
He knew Mike and Mark.
Yes, I only was introduced. I didn't know Mike and Mark
Ever work with them?
until after I ran into Kendra and Michael Niemczyk when they were, living together. Okay, but Lori Pedro.
That's how you spell Donald here.
Lori Pedro.
Up here. That's the one that set Michael and Mark up with Scalgione. Partusch.
Lori Pedro.
And he lives in
She told me.
Ocean Grove or Neptune City, New Jersey.
Have any of you ever seen Scalgione in Vegas?
No.
I told you just now that I believe that I ran into him on the 19th.
I wouldn't know it.
On Fremont Street.
I wouldn't know it.
She pays more attention to the people that she knows down there as opposed to
How did Donald Partish know the
he's friends with Michael and Mark.
for how long?
Years. 15 years.
How do you meet him?
I don't know. He never would tell me that either. Like I said, they kept a lot of information from me because Michael knew damn well I could use it against me.
Was the name of Mark's wife Lorraine?
That's Michael's mother.
You know anything about her?
All I know is she got a cancer.
You ever talk about how Mark treated her? I don't know where to begin. You just keep talking.
No, I don't know if Mark ever physically put hands on his wife. I know he has physically put hands on Michael a few times. More than once. More than 10 times.
You've all,
We're right in her presence. We've watched it.
have you all seen him walk?
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Can you get video?
I can't.
I had a comment last night also. Another strange coincidence from a guy. A comment to Kevin's video saying he can walk. I've seen him.
Oh, we can walk. It's just a matter if we can get our phones out quick enough and he's not realizing that we're videotaping the fact that he's walking.
I was thinking
And the fact that Mike and Mark know what my phone looks like without the case and knows what Kevin and I look like in him. Kind of cool.
Here.
I just need somebody that's outside of that whole situation, and I don't want to bring in Nick.
I saw Mark going on into his little.
Because he wants Nick to testify to the assault on the 14th of June, and you already know damn well about Nick.
He'd already sat down in the wheelchair to enter the damn bus.
so what?
Mike went into it's about this whole right quiet. Us or AK Mark Niemczyk walking out of his damn house will sit in the wheelchair. Ryan Rios had his phone out, was getting ready to get recorded. Mark Niemczyk was in his wheelchair entering the damn bus.
Do you think you could get video of him walking?
I would have to get somebody that they don't know to do it. They know you,
I won't
and
do
you
it.
won't get involved.
They
I'm
don't.
not getting involved in all this.
The only reason why he's here is because I'm here. If she's here.
We've already pulled the cops on Mike and Mark Niemczyk.
I called them numerous times. They wouldn't do anything, which is why we had to file an emergency TPO. After Kevin's assault, which was the emergency TPO that was just filed 3 days ago.
Well, the assault of June 14th, which I wrote about, by the way, right after it happened on that night. I wrote a whole description on Twitter.
Uh,
So that's like that's called a contemporary note.
and that video that's on his
Big Mac.
TikTok?
All you would need is for Nick and others, maybe Harley.
I can get Harley to do it, but I can promise you I can't get Nick to do it. Mama, you're going to have to get Harley to
Just read my description on Twitter.
come back out at some point
Say
to
yeah,
defend
that's
him,
more or
saying
less
that
what
Michael did it,
happened.
because Michael put hands on him. Harley was there that night.
Then they can reopen the investigation.
So was Nick. But I know how Nick feels about dealing with cops.
Yeah, Nick won't do it.
Nick's trying to get his life together and get back on his
Okay.
medication that he needs to do.
It's not only
First of all, what makes you think Harley's going to want to come back out here after the way she was treated?
Maybe if I talk to her, I accepted her apology. I said,
Okay,
look,
yes,
everything,
I don't even know if she would have to come out, but she is
they
making.
might be able to do a video thing with her.
She could also do what they call a notarized statement.
Uh-huh.
Okay, where she does a statement and gets it notarized.
Way to go, Kevin.
Clapping.
So, what I can tell you
I
is
will
that
talk.
Mark's name is Mark Anthony. It is hyphenated. He does not have a middle name. It is M-A-R-K hyphen Anthony. He does not legally have a middle name. It's on his birth certificate. His real date of birth is 8/28/45, not 46. So he was born August the 28th, 1945, not 1946.
In his, there's a Facebook page that hasn't been active since 2018 for Mark Niemczyk, and it doesn't have a birth date in it, but the actual name is like Mark Niemczyk, 1946.
That's Michael's doing.
His actual date of birth is 8/28/45.
Yes, and his real name is Mark hyphen Anthony. Niemczyk.
M-A-R-K or
Yes, K. And then you put that dash in between, and it's A-N-T-H-O-N-Y.
There's one of the very earliest news articles about him appears in 2010, before Don Shipley identifies him as a thorn. In that article, it's spelled M-A-R-C,
It's K.
and the last name is Anthony. Oh yeah, but that was done to cover up his real identity. They're saying, oh yeah, this guy Mark Anthony is the charity, and he's
But Mark Anthony is hyphenated.
oh yeah, okay, now I
And his last name is actually Niemczyk. He was born in Passaic, New Jersey. And Michael was born in Hackensack.
I know you're going to clean it up.
The only reason why I don't want to do the social security numbers is because I do not want any of this to backfire on me.
sure.
And I hope you can understand that.
Sure.
Me being a former Air Force wife and me dating somebody who's former Army, no. Even my own ex-husband would kill me for that shit. Because I know better. I just can't give it out because that gets into their medical records and all kinds of other shit. No, I'm good. Michael's already done enough damage under his own damn social security number, so is Pop, but I'm not going to be that one that makes it worse for him. And Michael's name is Michael Robert Niemczyk, born in Hackensack, New Jersey on 9/14/80.
Thought he was younger than me.
No, he was born in 1980. I was born a year after. I was born 6 months later.
That means we're the same. No, he's 42 then.
43.
3.
I'll be 43 in April. Michael and I are 6 months and a week apart.
Okay, let's not talk about April. It's not even here yet.
I'm 41, by the way.
Well, I'll
I'm
be
older
43
than all
in
of
April.
you, so
Right, that was.
I'm the second oldest.
What I'm really interested in is what you just said, that Mike was involved with the actual 9/11 truck scam.
Michael was with his father anywhere that truck went. Anywhere that truck went, Michael was there. Because his dad would bring along Michael, and Michael got all brand new shit and all kinds of other shit. And with that money from the 9/11 truck and the money that he won in New Jersey, that's how he was able to get Michael a fucking vehicle. Pop was able to get a fucking fancy-dancy fucking Ford Excursion decked to the nines.
Wait a second. Say that again?
He had a Ford Excursion.
That's the 9/11 truck?
The 9/11 truck was an F-150.
Yeah. So what was the other?
He bought another vehicle either out of the money that he won from Atlantic City. Whether he used that money from the 9/11 truck to go win that money in Atlantic City, I don't know.
Where was it?
Red. Same color as the 9/11 truck.
And what did Mike talk about was his role?
He just went along for the ride, is all he said.
Did he ever mess with the police scanners, like with Scalgione?
I don't know any information about that either.
Did he ever set up any, at events? Scalgione would call ahead and, like, say who they are,
As far as I know, Thomas Scalgione set up all that, not Michael. But I don't know how far Michael's role went because, like I said, they never talked about
He
it.
couldn't have just been along for the ride.
Like I said, Mike and Mark wouldn't talk about it. That's how he kept Michael out of it. That's how he kept Michael out of the case.
Did he ever talk about Terry Jones?
Yeah.
Or said,
That Terry Jones was on his side and that Don Shipley was a liar and all this other shit. But if you actually look it up, for Mark Niemczyk in the Navy, he only spent 6 weeks in the fucking Navy
yeah, no.
because he was allergic to the wool in the uniform.
Yeah, which is a bogus reason.
Mhm.
I believe that was his first, like, scam.
Yeah, but he was never at Annapolis, ever.
Oh, yeah, of course not.
Because you got to be in the Navy or the Marine Corps to even go to Annapolis.
He was never in office.
No.
Would have to.
You have to be an officer to go there.
What else did he say about Terry Jones? When was the last time you talked to him?
Last time I know of them even talking to him was wherever he was when they took the truck. I don't even know where Terry Jones lives. I don't know a lot about him. I just know that he's some kind of off-the-wall preacher. That's about all I know. I never looked the man up. Never wanted to.
He became famous right at the same time the 9/11 truck got started. He made national news because he would have these events where he would burn Qurans. Do you know what the Quran is?
Oh, yeah, no. That's the Muslim Bible.
Yeah, basically.
The Islamic Bible, I should put it that way. The more terms.
Either one is...
But, I mean, here's my thing. Pop is racist as all hell.
Yeah, we know.
Racist as all hell.
Yep.
I'm not. I look at it like this. You respect me, I'll be respectful to you. You disrespect me, I'm going to blatantly call you out.
Okay, I don't have to respect Mike, and I don't have to.
No, neither do I.
Respect.
But the way I look at it is we all bleed the same blood.
What kind of racist things did he say?
The N-word.
Oh yeah.
Both of them, or?
Not Michael so much, but more so Pop than Michael. Michael, look at if somebody's Mexican.
Pops thinks he's better than anybody and everybody, and that everybody is beneath him.
Pop thinks he's the God Almighty. I'll put it that way.
Yeah, that kind of squares with what I've heard about the wife and the way he treated her. Very, manipulative, abusive. And he did that to, like, everybody he met, kind of, to try to bully them.
And he did
He
it
would
to
call
her.
me names. He would call me a slut. He'd call me a whore. He'd call me all kinds of shit.
That's about what he treated his wife like, in front of people who they would have over the house.
Like I said, I don't know much about Michael's mother. They would never talk about Lorraine in front of me. All I know is that Mark shielded Michael from seeing his mother die. That's all I know.
Do you know when she died?
2000? February 2000? 2001, somewhere in there. I know it was right after, it was right before 9/11. I do know that. Because she wasn't alive when 9/11 happened. My mom and Nikki, unfortunately, was alive when 9/11 happened, and I lost her 10 months later to the day.
Did Mike ever talk about getting in trouble as a kid?
No.
Crimes?
No.
Arson?
Not that I'm aware of, no.
Michael was a mama's boy, from what I heard.
Did you ever talk about fire or?
All I know is that you're never going to find out whether they were in the fire department because
I mean the fire department. I mean
every fire department out there is New Jersey or the East Coast. It's all volunteer. There's no paid fire departments out there.
Yeah, I've reached out to some of them. There's no.
Tinton Falls is where Michael was.
But Mike keeps saying he's a
Tinton Falls and
EMP.
Wayside.
That's where he was living during the.
There's a Wayside Fire Department. There's Tinton Falls.
Yeah.
Then you've got Neptune and Ocean Grove, which are side by side.
Yeah. In New Jersey, it's also packed together. It's like They have different.
I know
networks.
for a fact that Michael was Red Cross during Hurricane Sandy, Katrina, Rita, and Wilma, because he was in Louisiana for all three. And then he was on in New York and New Jersey for Sandy.
When you say he was in.
Then how'd he become an EMT? See, Michael says he's an EMT.
Is it possible he just volunteered during the disasters and he didn't really?
No, he was literally a part of the Red Cross.
Did he study medicine or
I don't know.
first aid or anything?
I don't know. I know he knows how to cauterize a wound, though. He knows how to bandage him up real well.
Slaughter? That's kind of dangerous. I mean, yeah, burn basically. But did he do it to you? How?
No, he did it to himself. He tried doing it to me, and I told him if he did, I was going to kick him in the head.
What did he use?
Piece of metal with fucking lighter.
That doesn't sound like good medical practice.
Well, he never said that he was smart either.
You said he was in New Jersey during Sandy?
Yeah. And he was in Louisiana for the 3 hurricanes that rushed through there. Rita, Wilma, and Katrina.
He was in Louisiana.
Mm-hmm.
Did he live there? Or
No, he was with the Red Cross for those hurricanes. He volunteered to go down there.
Rita, Katrina, and
Wilma. The 3 major hurricanes that ran through Louisiana, New Orleans.
yeah,
Because Katrina devastated the lower Ninth Ward completely.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's 2005, 2006. Would you be willing to talk to a reporter in New Jersey, covered the 9/11 truck scam, and
That one I'd have to think a lot about.
confirm new information to them? Because if he was with the truck, that was never reported. And by the way, I think there was a lot of things that were never reported about the 9/11 truck scam. That's why it would have been a bigger story.
Let's start to modify a lot of shit. Just like social media, like things are. They twist things around because they want to bring drama.
But I know for a fact that Michael was with Pop with that.
They were there. How do you know more than they do?
Okay, you need to stop because Kendra was with them. Not Mike was with Pops when
When the truck was being designed and the truck was rolling, Michael was with it.
That's
Pop
right.
designed the graphic that's on the back end of that truck.
That's also why when Kate says, why
Everything I learned about Islam, I learned on 9/11.
why
That was
was
his idea.
Terry Jones and Pop and Mark Niemczyk's idea.
The thing is, like
Terry Jones and Mark Niemczyk created that.
when Keith asked, why wasn't Michael?
That I do know. That's what piece of information about those.
telling him
Yeah,
what
Give me a
she
minute.
knows.
Give me a minute. Hold on.
What are the idea for that phrase? Everything I need to know about Islam 11/11. Was that Terry Jones or?
it's being mentioned was because there's Mark and and Mike, give it to me, Ian. Like it more.
Very good man. Come on.
You may see. They still with home.
Let's see. What else do you want?
Should I go back? Hey, what's up?
Get this mess cleaned up.
I'm actually gonna go outside and smoke a cigarette, so
Did he ever talk about trying to get me fired at Walgreens?
Do what?
Justin's not very good.
Okay.
I know Mark had brought that up a few times.
Did he show them a fake restraining order?
Showed a fake restraining order, said that you touched a 9-year-old girl's butt. And that's what got you fired.
Detail that too.
CJ? Security guard over there?
Details?
I don't know. He only was very vague.
He told CJ that I touched a 9-year-old girl's butt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you want to put it,
Mark said that, or
Mark said that, not Michael. Because the night that happened, Michael wasn't on Fremont. And she could vouch for that. Because I was in the hospital that night. Michael was with me. He was at Valley. Michael was with me that night when Pop pulled that shit.
That's CJ saying.
Oh no, I haven't really talked to him about it because I don't go down to Fremont.
Because his entire demeanor toward me changed on a dime.
Because of Mark.
We were kind of good, and he was kind of on my side. Then suddenly he hit.
Because he's on Mike and Mark's side.
Yeah, and that goes back.
Michael's buddies with him.
And that goes back to the whole conspiracy theory side.
Okay, I need to step outside for a cigarette, so if you want to continue this conversation outside with your computer, cool. But I need a cigarette before I snap.
Yeah.
She's still not doing this. I can tell.
Yeah, they said she had a fever.
Yeah, she's been running a fever on and off the last couple of days.
Suppose you want me to take down that video of the conversation on Fremont Street. It's honestly not key to the public side of the story.
If you want to leave it up, that's up to you. I just wanted you to talk to my daughter. Hopefully she's helped you with some stuff that she does know. I just don't like what Mike and Mark put her through.
Neither do I. And like I said, he's clearly an abusive. Both of them are psycho, manipulative, abusive.
Meeting's done. We gotta get back.
Huh?
We gotta get back.
Why?
Kendra has stuff she needs to do right now.
Yeah,
So, I want to give you guys my address. Because I trust.
Yeah, I'll get that from you later. Just give me a call or something.
he's going to take Kendra home. She's not feeling
And
well.
if you want to come over anytime and talk more, that is what I would like very much.
All right, let me go talk to my daughter real quick.
You're just here for moral support. I get it. But,
I am not getting involved in this shit.
well, it's not really shit, sir.
To me, it is because
It's important.
to me,
It's about the
I don't get involved in this. You drag me involved, people get hurt.
People have already been hurt.
No, I'm saying they get hurt by me.
Well, all I want you to know is I'm a good guy here, and I'm trying to do the right thing. It's the kind of thing you can't just let slide.
And I was like with me,
If you have any
you can look up me in the military and it ain't gonna show because all my shit's confidential.
classified, you know that raises a huge red flag, right?
Don't give a flying fuck. There's a reason it's classified.
What's that?
Because the shit that I know I'm done.
Were you
There's a lot of military that's classified.
Were you in combat?
Let's put it this way, the shit I know and everything I've done is very classified just the way I work.
Do you know who Don Shipley is?
I don't, like I said, I ain't getting in the middle of this shit.
Don Shipley's a Navy SEAL.
I don't do Navy.
He has a huge website where he hunts down stolen valor guys.
Fuck that shit. He ain't gonna find me.
Oh, no, I'm not saying that. But he found Mark in 2011.
Yeah, but you got shit that's only government can get into.
Oh, he can get into it. He
No.
can get into it. Yes, he can. Yes, he can. And by the way, all that stuff is military records are
Not if they're classified. There's a reason my shit's classified.
he can find it.
Because you get into mine, somebody goes to jail.
You want to give me a hint?
I'm known to blow motherfuckers up.
Where?
I ain't saying. I got my
It's not much to go on. It's not
because I ain't having nobody come looking for me.
much to go on at all. When did you first meet Martin?
Like I said, I'm not getting in the middle of this shit. To me, I want to rip his fucking throat out.
Me too.
No, I got my reasons.
Have you seen my confrontation of him back in April that started this entire thing?
I don't, like I said, I don't get into it. I won't get into it. I got my other reasons. Anybody fucks with my family, I hurt them.
Well,
And like I said,
well, in a way, he's fucking with all of our families because
yeah, but the thing is when people start posting shit about my family is when they're gonna get hurt.
this is how all this started.
I can worry about all that.
I think it was Mark and Niemczyk, right?
Hey, I don't get it.
Mark Niemczyk?
Hey,
But it's
gotta
public.
respect.
It's
Yeah, but I guess I don't get into that shit. I don't watch that shit. I got my reasons.
You're curious
No.
how I called him out the first time?
A lot of people called it out a long time, you know. Oh, this
Yeah, I know, but it didn't stick. This time it's gonna stick because I'm not giving up. They gave up.
fuck. I got my reasons why I said what I say and I do what I do.
We've all got our reasons. You'd be pissed off if somebody called you a pedophile, right? So that's why I'm so.
So you're done talking shit about my channel, about my TikTok videos. Vegas Explorer money.
What shit?
Because you put on your YouTube at one point that you thought I was Mike Niemczyk.
Right.
Yeah.
Wait, that was in a private message, wasn't it?
No, you put that on your YouTube description, but then removed it later.
Right. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that was that one video. Okay.
But no more talking shit about my channel. Now you know who I am.
No, I mean, I am sincerely sorry for everything I said to you. But he did think you were. Didn't know how to.
I'm Mike Niemczyk.
At that day that we were setting up that thing on the strip. And that's very suspicious.
Yeah, no, I was just trying to set up a casual meeting between me and Kevin and you. Okay? So it's like, it wasn't nothing bad. Ain't nothing was going to happen that day, but I know the suspicion. But it wasn't nothing like I was trying to set you up.
I get that. I get that. My main reason for doing that is I said, like, if you guys are, if you're telling the truth about being against him, then why don't you go on here and find him right now? Post it, and I'll watch it, and then we can shut each other. Okay. But here's the
That's
thing.
me personally. If you saw my TikTok, I don't really make videos.
Yeah, I know.
So it's like, I don't really
I mean,
do lives or anything.
Still got a good thing going. You know, exploring. It's like you can go to different places.
Yeah, but it's like, I don't really do that. I mean, I explore places, and if I see something interesting, I'll post it. Freaking, other than that, I'm very not photogenic. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's neither am I. It's hard to do. It's hard to put yourself out there. But let me ask you something. You didn't do the confrontation that way. Would you, Kevin, me, and maybe some other people want to do one? Because I'm going to do one on my own. I tell you, I mean,
That I'd have to think about because
I'm going to do another one on the strip myself. And come with me.
yeah, see, I don't do very well with confrontation. Because shit always gets out of control.
Yeah, and I know you've got some PTSD issues too.
Oh, I got major PTSD issues. When I have confrontation issues, I'll blow up, and I try to avoid that.
All right,
So-
take her home. She was ready to
Yeah.
vomit again. I don't
Yeah.
want her out anymore.
But that's the whole reason I don't do that.
Kevin, but
I'll talk to you later.
I live on the corner of 11th Street. If anybody wants to meet me there anytime, we'll go straight up to my place. We can talk in private. Totally.
Okay. Right now she's got to go though. She's still not Illinois.
That's all right.
I understand this.
So I'm telling this right now, please.
Yeah.
Right after the first phase, like I told my mother, I tend to be not as available because of what I gotta do to get us cut, to get us set up for the month. Say, after the third, there's more free time and less restriction, okay? So, but if you contact me through text, it's gonna be no problem. But I do want to take your offer on and boosting up my platform as well
Yeah.
with mental health.
That's what I was talking to Michael just now. I got an idea. I'm going to do it myself alone if I have to. Or I can have you guys, and maybe I can get some others with me. I'm going to do a confrontation. Again, on the strip of money. I want to do this. I want to make it, I want to promote it as a charity drive for some wounded warriors. Be a cause to
Hold on.
I don't help. So what I say is, hey guys, I'm gonna confront him. I'm gonna stand with my signs in front of him. The first hour, our goal is $1,000 donated to.
If that works, okay, if that
And my
works,
lives have gotten a hell of a lot. And those confrontation videos from the two other people have also gotten a hell of a lot. So if we're gonna be interested,
let's just say this.
I'm doing it.
I say this.
For help.
All we should do is focus on
I want to do a confrontation.
how one with Mark and Mike Niemczyk in the way that it needs to be told. And you want to help make the concept of mental health, people like me with mental health issues be more aware. Well, let's start off with a live feed interview. We'll set up, we'll make a setup just right, okay? Where you're interviewing me, and I'm able to explain myself truthfully.
I want to
My word.
do that.
Pull that next route if you do the work out.
I want to do that. We can do that anytime you want. Stop talking. We can do that anytime you want.
Text me. Right here. Okay, text me.
Come to 11th, let's do it, and we'll do that in.
Very serious on that, okay?
Jesus, what you heard.
Oh, this
Hey.
Um, like I said, she's really not knowing good. She really didn't want to come out. But because we already set this up, she wanted to at least come and
Appreciate that.
talk to you.
We could do more on the phone or on a Facebook in a live. You'll call her.
If she thinks of anything more that can be useful, she will call you, definitely. Yeah.
You know a lot of people on Fremont. You know Sunny D. Tell me about it.
I don't like him.
Why not?
He's a chocolate son of a bitch.
And you haven't seen any of my videos,
Actually, I haven't. I don't go on TikTok.
even though you're in them. You're not curious.
No. The only time I know is when one of my sons says, Mom, you're on here. Okay, and honestly, okay.
Sunny D ever talk about?
You all fish.
I don't know. I don't even know who. On the videos.
You're on some videos, we have no choice.
So maybe not. You are.
Yeah, I know, someone's an idiot. And I told her to clean it up.
Sunny D ever talk about hitting me?
No,
This video is just 3 minutes. That's Brandon Acosta.
Get out of here. What? Why? What did I do? What did I do? Come here. What is it? Honestly, harassing? What do I harass? He's a criminal. He's a fucking stolen valor criminal. I'll harass him for the rest of his life. How do you like that?
I know Brandon's voice.
See it's straight through.
That's Brandon.
Oh yeah, I know. Blocking my face.
She is stupid. I'm not like I don't understand it's stolen valor.
Do you know anything about him? Yeah, you went him about my life. You lied about him in the last time we talked. But you're protecting him. Just say before. I heard you say before. That's all I know about you. That's why I'm not your enemy. I'm his. I just told you. What do I know about your life except what you already told me? I'm a liar. For you lying. I mean, only know we heard from each other, right? Why don't we talk somewhere next time?
Big mouth Brandon. The one who might.
Why don't we take it?
They're big.
He tries to get this other guy. I think. What?
Let's go to. So, what? He got real niggas all the way around and everywhere he is. Watch yourself, bro. In there. And then, guess what? I'm in there and chill the fuck out. Talking to my motherfucking homies like you got friends. You ever support on them shit, bitch,
That's Michael.
23 wow. That's what that's called.
This is too much more.
Stand around and stand there.
Michael, Brandon, and Chris.
Because I'm not afraid of. Check. All across the street. Watching from that because of school. Recording me. Holy shit. Right. Make me look fucked up. Oh, yeah. Guys, that's still trouble right there.
About 15 seconds later, as they were walking away,
Daryl, Michael, Brandon, Jerry, and Steve.
That's true.
Oh, yeah, I know more.
but 15 seconds later, there's in the worst luck in the world, the phone battery died. At that moment, when that video ends, when the battery dies, I'm not lying. But the assault happened right 15 fucking seconds later. Because I was out there for a long time running that phone.
Okay.
I'm gonna go
That-
talk to Daryl and I'm gonna go talk to Michael.
And then about
Brandon.
about 1 hour later, I was still in front of that Walgreens. I was talking to the security guards. Sonny V, the guy with the gray face paint,
That's Daryl.
Daryl, and one other, sidled up next to me. Sonny D whispers in my ear that I'm coming with them. He's going to kill me right there. I shove him back like that as hard as I can, and I whip out one of my tonfa. I have two tonfa, side-handle batons. And I tell them to get the fuck back now. And they start coming towards me. I yell at them again, do not come any closer. And they keep coming. And I'm backing up down Fremont Street. People are screaming as I'm whipping these tonfa rats, saying, do not come any closer. Right? Daryl and Sonny D come straight at me. The other guy stays back. As I'm thinking how to take a headshot, I notice that they're just enough apart. And they're trying to drive me off of Fremont Street. And I'm worried that there's some other people back there. But I see the chance. And then I make a sprint in between them so fast that I turn around that they're still facing the other way. And then I start to say again, don't come any closer. Make my way back towards the Walgreens. because their security guard, there's more people over on that side, but there's people all over Fremont Street watching what's happening. And when I get to, but they keep coming faster and faster. But I'm already close to the entrance to the Walgreens at this point. And I say, fuck this, I don't need to hit them now. I'm close enough to the security guards at least. So I throw up my hands. And it's like 3 feet from the Walgreens entrance. Suddenly, boom, boom, right in the side of my nephew. Twice. And by that time, there's a whole crowd, all security guards from Fremont Street. 2 security guards in the Walgreens. Somehow, I keep a hand on one of the tonfa, but the other one, a Fremont Street security guard takes off me. Gives it back to me later. Police didn't come. My phone was dead, and I told everybody around, called this. Police never fucking showed up. Nobody called. Well, why do you think that? Well, no. I think they did. A lot of witnesses didn't call. They didn't show up because they wanted to cover it up. That's the same reason that they did the same thing before. That was on security cameras from Fremont Street, security cameras inside the Walgreens, and 2 security guards' body cams. And yet the police said, can't find anything, sorry. So now you know why this matters to
Have a
me?
chat with Daryl
So now you know why this matters to me?
and Michael.
Still want me to just let it go? I was standing there with a fucking sign, telling the truth. And that's all I was doing.
One thing I don't hit in the middle, that wrong push.
I am pretty good with those. If it came to it, I could have sent their fucking skull fragments spinning across Fremont Street. That's how stupid they were.
If you were like Asian like me, but I would hesitate. Ask her.
Yeah, but here's the thing. The other assault once before, police also could have never happened. So whatever, if I had killed one of them,
This is
I
why
hurt one of them, they would have put it all on me.
for my attitude, my temper,
Because they're protecting Mark Niemczyk. I know it.
so my temper, my attitude, and the way I act. This is why my shit's classified. Nobody can leave it.
Well, why don't you come with me next time?
No.
Do it together.
I can quit. Go down.
All
I
right,
go down there.
well, I can handle myself, but
I go down there. She knows what's going to happen.
We're going to end up going after Michael.
I go down there. I'm ripping the motherfucking stroke. And I will be in jail. And she will end up having me bailed out before I even go.
here's the thing. Mark and Mike were not there. Mike was at the first assault in June. He shoved me back 2 times in the same place, right in front of the wall.
We'll talk to Harley.
Daryl.
Harley is now in Florida.
Daryl needs to talk to police too.
Everyone's looking at the shit.
I might be able to get Harley to write out a statement and get it notarized.
Daryl was right there. He was part of the assault.
So I said I need to go talk to Joe and I need to go talk to Mikey.
Later on, at that conversation me and Kevin had here, it was Ace. He talked to Daryl about it. He made up a story like, he just didn't want any drama on Fremont Street.
Daryl doesn't dare lie to me because he knows I'll put his ass up against the guns.
Why do you think Daryl has this loyalty to,
Hello? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Michael or Mark or both?
Michael.
All right.
How do you feel about Martha?
What does my some of this knows I say
Okay, well, let me call you later.
she knows not to say shit.
Oh, you know.
Fair enough.
All right. All right. All right. Well, go home and get some rest. No. Okay. Well, I need to.
Get a new pumpkin. One more new fruit.
Came up. Oh,
It's true. We're coming right up. Change that right now. I gotta go take care of this.
especially thing for price for shit.
Let me go.
I've got so much to deal with, my head is spinning.
All right. I see.
I can tell you that whatever your
All right.
background is the last thing I'm concerned with.
Okay.
It's taught by you. Oh shit.
All right. Let me try. It's a ghost thing.
Understood.
Start going.
Well, I'll let you cause.
You can look at all my videos anytime you want. They're right on YouTube and in other places, and it's exposing Mark Niemczyk. And I could talk all day here.
Okay. Well, I
This is-
have to go now though because I have to be down over my.
Can you give me like 30 seconds? Watch this. This is me doing a TikTok live. It's just one small part. Please. They grabbed me and handcuffed me. I want to do nothing at all. Nothing. Why did that happen?
I know that son of a.
July 29th. The cop?
He's an asshole.
Does he like Mark?
Nope.
Mike?
Nope.
Do you know why this happened?
None of them like Michael Mark.
Now I know, based on what Kevin told me. Mike knows. Kevin knows. Understood enough from. Mike made a call to security guards for a case. Maybe you know them. Dakota?
He's not like down by security on Freeman.
No, he is.
No.
Oh, yes, he is. Mike has brainwashed several Arcadia security guards, just like he brainwashed CJ. Just like Kendra said, he told him I touched the girl. But 9-year-old girl.
Okay, if that's the case, then why
He lied
can
about-
Mark go out on?
He lied that I touched a 9-year-old.
Why did Mark and Mike? That's the case.
They are allowed.
No, they're not.
That's why I came back to do those lives. Because I got reports that they were in the Walgreens, they were all over the street.
They're not.
After that incident,
What incident?
the one down by Walgreens, the last one, they have not been allowed down on Prince.
Bullshit, he was there 3 weeks ago.
No, he wasn't. No way. Who's that?
They can pass down there, but Mark cannot go down there.
He can't work on his son, so he not want to circle.
And there was the brown shirts.
Canada, the brown shirts and circle green shirts.
Yeah.
That's part of my family.
Names?
I ain't giving names.
Can I talk to them?
No, I ain't giving out names.
They don't like Mark. They don't like him.
Do you know what
They
name
don't
they're
like-
called Fina guy?
Don't like people interfering. Because
Why won't they, why didn't they do an investigation of these assaults?
there's only certain ones they do.
Why didn't any of them? Why did they close the investigation? Why did they tell me to go to IAB? And then when I went to IAB, they closed it too and told me to go to CFB, Citizens Review Board, where cases like this go to die. It's a fucking cover-up. The police don't want it to be known that those assaults happened. They don't want it to be known that they've had Mark Niemczyk under their noses for about 7 years.
Because
They don't want any of this to be known, but it's gonna be known. So you need to tell
Tell
them.
the one certain person.
You can either get out in front of it, tell the truth now, or I can expose it all, and I'll
There's
prove that
only
you.
one person out that keeps the shit undercover, close the shit. I got to.
Well, look, what you gotta do is tell them to talk to me. Sure. You got my phone number, right? Just tell them to call me.
no, I'm gonna go have this one person.
Got my email.
Mike and Mark down on this.
There's a lot more.
Yeah, but I think I can go on.
Look, do you want me to go with that person? Talk to Mark with him? Okay, maybe confront him.
Oh, because I'm thinking that person to strip business.
We got
Oh, okay, I hear you. Well, know how to read.
Right. What you got?
All right.
Yes, go have your own shit. Yeah.
Oh, what video? There's more.
Oh, yeah.
It's now 5:17, and they have all left the Carl's Jr. This is November 2nd, 5:17 p.m.